Have you ever wondered why time seems to race by as you get older? When you were a kid, summer breaks felt like they stretched forever. Each day a new adventure. Now, as an adult, months vanish before you can catch your breath. What's behind this strange phenomenon? Is it just your imagination, or is your brain playing tricks on you? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology and neuroscience of time perception, using vivid animated scenarios to make sense of why time feels like it's speeding up. Here's the hook. What's happening in your mind that turns years into fleeting moments? Picture this. Animated 10-year-old Leo is at a carnival, eyes wide as he rides a Ferris wheel, each second bursting with color and excitement. The day feels endless, every moment etched in his memory. Fast forward to Leo at 45, sitting in a coffee shop scrolling his phone. His week blurs into a single, indistinct smear. This contrast is no accident. It's rooted in how your brain constructs time. Time perception, per cognitive psychology, isn't a steady tick-tock, but a fluid, subjective experience shaped by memory, attention, and biology. Your brain builds time from sensory inputs and emotional weight, not a literal clock, according to neuroscientist Warren Meck's research. As you age, several mechanisms tweak this construction, making time feel like it's on fast forward. Let's unpack the first piece, the proportional theory. Imagine time as a fraction of your life. At age 5, a year is 20% of your existence. Huge, packed with firsts, like learning to swim or tasting cotton candy. Animated young Leo's brain lights up as he splashes in a pool, each first a vibrant memory. By age 50, a year is just 2% of your life, a tiny sliver compared to decades of experiences. Psychologist Janet Taylor Spence's 1970s studies show that as your life's timeline grows, each new period feels shorter relative to your past. Animation, a timeline stretches, with a year's block shrinking from a giant chunk at age 10 to a thin line at 60. This proportional shrinking makes childhood feel epic, while adult years slip by like footnotes. But proportions are just the start. Your brain's memory system is a bigger player. Your hippocampus, the brain's memory hub, is a superstar in youth, gobbling up novel experiences like a kid in a candy store. First bike rides, new schools, the smell of fresh rain. These create dense, detailed memories. Per 2018 fMRI studies from Stanford, animated neurons spark as young Leo explores a forest, each tree a new landmark. These rich memories make past time feel longer because your brain has more frames to replay, like a director's cut of a film. As you age, life often settles into routines. Same job, same commute. The hippocampus gets lazy, encoding fewer unique memories because it's seen this movie before. Adult Leo's animation shows him at his desk. Brain on autopilot, neurons dim. Fewer memory frames mean months blend together, and when you look back, time feels squashed. A 2020 Nature study found adults over 40 recall 35% fewer distinct daily events than teens, compressing perceived time. Routine is like a time-lapse camera, speeding up the footage. Now, let's zoom into your brain's internal clock. The suprachiasmatic nucleus, SCN, your biological rhythm keeper, works with dopamine, a neurotransmitter that sharpens your focus on new events, per chronobiology research. In youth, dopamine flows freely, making your SCN tick like a metronome, syncing with vivid moments. Animated young Leo chases fireflies, his brain pulsing brightly with dopamine surges. As you age, dopamine drops. About 7% per decade after 25, per neurology reports, dulling your clock's precision. Events lose their temporal pop, blending into a haze. Adult Leo's animation shows him checking emails, SCN ticking sluggishly, brain less engaged. Attention plays a role too. Kids are fully present, soaking up details. Adults, distracted by bills or stress, miss the moment's depth. A 2022 psychological review study found adults underestimate time intervals by 20% when multitasking, unlike focused kids. Your brain's clock is literally off beat. Emotions are another time shaper. Ever notice how time drags in a dull lecture but flies during a concert? That's your amygdala, the emotional core, at work. In childhood, every joy or fear is intense, like a blockbuster movie. Animated young Leo's amygdala glows as he rides a roller coaster, time stretching with each twist. High emotional arousal, fueled by norepinephrine, boosts memory formation and slows perceived time, per David Eagleman's 2010 research. Adults have fewer emotional peaks. Life's more predictable, less thrilling. Adult Leo's amygdala barely flickers during a meeting, time racing as emotions flatline. This explains why scary moments, like a car swerve, feel like slow motion. Your brain crams in memories, stretching time. A 2019 memory study showed adults over 50 report 45% fewer emotionally vivid moments than those under 25. Accelerating times feel, fewer heart-pounding moments, faster clocks. Novelty, or its absence, is a big driver too. Kids live in a world of firsts, from snowflakes to smartphones. This forces the prefrontal cortex, your brain's planner, to process and store rich data per cognitive neuroscience. Animated young Leo marvels at a comet, cortex buzzing with activity. New experiences create temporal landmarks, mental signposts that make time feel expansive in hindsight. Adults stuck in repetitive loops hit fewer landmarks. Adult Leo's animation loops: work, home, repeat, cortex idling. A 2021 Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience study found novel tasks make time estimates 18% longer than familiar ones. Because your brain's fully engaged. Think of a vacation where every day felt like a week. That's novelty at work. Historically, explorers like Marco Polo described time as longer during new journeys. Their brains flooded with fresh inputs. Routine, on the other hand, is a time shrinker, blending days into a blur. But there's a twist. Your brain's processing speed changes with age. In youth, sensory inputs, sights, sounds, smells, are processed rapidly, creating a dense stream of data, per 2017 neurophysiology studies. Animated young Leo's brain hums as he catches a baseball, every detail crisp. As you age, neural pathways slow slightly. Synaptic efficiency drops 10 to 15% by age 60, per brain research. This means fewer details are captured per second, making events feel less rich. Adult Leo's animation shows him watching the same game, brain processing fewer frames, time slipping. It's like downgrading from 4K to standard video, less data, less time. This ties to prospective time perception. Kids overestimate how long tasks take because their brains are busy. Adults, with streamlined processing, underestimate, making time feel fleeting. A 2023 cognition study found adults over 45 perceive 5-minute tasks as 10% shorter than teens do. Here's a wild card: cultural and social factors. Western societies emphasize schedules and productivity, training adults to fill time, per anthropological research. Animated adult Leo checks his watch, rushing from meeting to gym, time a treadmill. Kids, less bound by clocks, live in the moment, stretching their sense of time. In contrast, some cultures, like certain indigenous groups, describe time as cyclical, not linear, and report less speeding with age, per 2015 ethnographic studies. Your mindset matters. Constantly chasing deadlines can make time feel like it's slipping through your fingers. So, why does time accelerate? It's a cocktail of proportional math, fading novelty, dwindling dopamine, and emotional flattening, all wired into your brain's evolving machinery. Animation recap: young Leo's vibrant, memory-rich world slows time. Adult Leo's routine, distracted life speeds it up. But here's the jaw-dropping kicker: you can fight back. Studies, like one from 2022 in Frontiers in Psychology, show breaking routines with new experiences, learning a language, traveling, even cooking a wild dish, can stretch time's feel. It's like hacking your hippocampus, forcing it to lay down fresh tracks. Historical figures like Einstein, who kept journals of novel ideas, reportedly felt time expand in their later years. Even small acts, like noticing details on your walk, can mimic childhood's time-stretching magic. Next time you feel time zooming, pause and try something new. Sign up for that dance class, explore a new park, or just savor your coffee's aroma like it's your first sip. Your brain's begging for it, and it might just slow the issues. Clock. What's your trick to make time feel richer? Drop it below, hit subscribe for more mind-bending science, and stay curious. Because time's only as fast as you let it be.